Hello everyone. I'm going to make some homemade tomato soup today. This is really simple. So right now I've got, this is only going to make enough for one, maybe two, but that's kind of pushing it. I got about a tablespoon of some olive oil in here. It's been heating up. And I've got a 1/4 cup of onion I'm going to go ahead and put in here. I'm going to cook that onion about 5 minutes. I also have a can of whole peeled tomatoes right here. Any whole peeled canned tomatoes. Okay, my onion is just starting to turn translucent, and it's also browning a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add some garlic. Now, my garlic wasn't looking too healthy, so I actually added 2 cloves of garlic. Normally you would add 1, but mine wasn't looking real good, so I thought, well, I'll add 2. I'm going to give that a stir and smell that garlic. I'm also going to add in some basil. And I'm just giving a couple shakes in there. And yes, in the hot pan right here. Next I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to add my tomatoes in. I'm going to start mashing them up here. Just because it mashes them a little bit better. I'm also going to add some salt and pepper. I'm going to go ahead and add my salt. And some pepper. I don't know, it's just kind of to taste. I like a lot of pepper in my tomato soup. But then we're going to let this simmer. And kind of keep breaking up these tomatoes. I wish I had a better masher. There we go. So I'm going to clamp a lid on this. And we're going to let this simmer. It's already coming to a boil, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it down to a simmer. And I'm going to let this simmer. I do have some garlic powder and onion powder out, but I'm going to taste it after about 15 minutes of simmering and see how the seasonings are and see if I need to adjust anything. Okay, on my board here I've got 2 slices of bacon, and I cut those in half. I've got 2 slices of, this is pepper jack, and I have 2 slices of cheddar cheese, and they're cut into just little strips like this. And I also have my oven set at 350, and I've got some bread here. I've got butter side down on this one here, and I'm going to take a combination of both types of cheeses first and lay these down. I'm going to make a grilled cheese and bacon. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put just a couple of slices of bacon. I'm going to add more cheese. This time I'm going to go the other way. Add a couple more bacon on here. And we're going to go ahead and add the rest of our cheese. Put my top on. And I'm going to pop this in the oven. And it's going to be about 6 to 8 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it. And by the way, the tomato soup been simmering for 15 minutes. We're going to be blending this in a food processor. So that's next. Okay, I have blended up all my soup. And I usually do I have to do it in 2 batches. The first one, I just give it a few pulses. so it's going to be somewhat chunky. And the second one I do pretty fine, but you can see it's a little bit chunky. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a taste, see how my seasonings are. It's pretty good. I think it can use a little more salt. I think it can use a little more garlic. I'm going to do a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, I'm going to let that simmer for a couple minutes to dissolve all those spices. So right at the end of the tomato soup I add in a tablespoon of heavy cream, mix it around with the heat off, and there is lunch. And look at this beautiful bacon, 2 cheese sandwich. It's even oozing right there. Bon appetit!